Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Stevie J893. It's been a minute since I've posted a video, but I'm back today. Today is November 9th, and if you don't know, for me, that was upgrade day. That meant it was time for me to upgrade from the phone that I had to a new one. And the phone that I originally had was this, an HTC Inspire 4G. It's time to get rid of that, toss it to the curb, and get something new. And really, at this point, there's only two choices: the iPhone 5 and the Galaxy S3. Searching a few other videos and there's other articles online, I found out that this phone has a whole lot more than the iPhone 5. So without further ado, I went ahead and upgraded to the Galaxy S3, and I got the Pebble Blue. This is the 16 gig version, and I've had it for a couple hours now. This is an awesome phone. If you were considering it, um, I'd tell you go ahead and go for it. And just a quick note: if anybody is actually looking to upgrade their phone, and your expiration date is sometime right around Thanksgiving or a little after, you may want to wait because for Black Friday, Sam's Club will actually be selling the Galaxy S3 for 96 cents. And at first, when I heard it, I thought it was a joke. But if you Google Galaxy or Sam's Club Black Friday 2012, you'll see that they'll actually be selling it with a 2-year contract for 96 cents. All right, but let's get into the phone. Some of the things that I've discovered so far. Um, I had to do what everybody else is doing, and that's mess with S Voice. I've seen a lot of videos where it seemed like S Voice was actually not performing as good as Siri, but in the just the little test that I've done, I think it's performed pretty good, and it's actually given some interesting answers. So let's check this out. Who am I?
I think you're a unique human being.
Hi Galaxy. What is my name? Don't think I got that one.
It's the name you chose or your parents chose for you.
Oh, maybe they did. Maybe she did. Hi Galaxy. Are you a smart aleck?
I try not to be.
Some of these answers are pretty interesting. But let's get to something realistic that I can actually do. Hi, Galaxy. What is the weather outside?
Here is the weather for Fort Lee, Virginia.
And so, as you see, every single test that I've thrown at it so far as actually answered, there's been, a slight delay as far as picking up. But all of the answers I've gotten straight answers. I haven't gotten anything where, it didn't recognize uh, what I was actually saying. And I'm sure that really it depends on the individual, how they speak or whatever. But some of the other things that I've discovered about this phone is one of the things was something called the briefing alarm. I know some of you guys may have already discovered it. I mean, like I said, the phone's been out since May of this year, so you guys have had a lot longer to play with this thing than I have. But this briefing alarm, I just discovered a couple days ago reading about it online. This is something where the phone will actually wake you up in the morning by telling you the day, the time, the weather, and any appointments that you have for the day, and all of that before it even plays your alarm. Let me see if I can get it set up to go here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video for a second and then come back and show you it. Okay, I'm back and I'm here to show you now this briefing alarm. So I've actually got one set already in here for every day during the week, but I want to actually create an alarm right now. And see, all you do is you go in, you can go under one of your other settings. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but you can actually go into your apps and go into clock, and it'll take you straight to your alarms. So you just set a time. Right now it's 3:52. We're going to set it for 3 54. We're going to set it for today, and we're going to set it as a briefing alarm. And see, right here I get a little message saying that the briefing alarm reads out alarm time, today's schedule, weather information, and news headlines. Alright, so we're going to set that. The volume is turned up. And you also have options in here to where you can adjust your snooze time and a number of times that you can actually snooze, as well as the type of alarm. And you can actually name your alarm. And once you're done with all of that, you just simply save it. Okay, so we've got this alarm set, and it says alarm set for 1 minute. Well, the message disappeared, but it said alarm set for 1 minute from now. So we're going to back out of here and go on and talk about a few other things, and we'll wait and see what happens. Some of the other things that I've found about this with the camera app on this phone is phenomenal. Now, I think most people will agree that the iPhone probably has right now the best camera on the market. But this one here on the Galaxy S3, it doesn't have to take a second seat to anybody. I mean, it doesn't have all of the stuff behind it. Okay. Here's the briefing
Alarm.
alarm.
It is 3:54 p.m. Today is expected to be sunny. The current temperature is 61 degrees. There are 0 events scheduled for today. Today's news. The final PGA Tour event of the year is a lot like the final stage of Q School.
Okay, so we just swipe it and turn it off. But like I was saying about the camera, this camera app in this phone is actually pretty phenomenal. I mean, all of the different things that you can do. And this is just going back and forth with a couple of the pictures. Trying to see not sure how well you guys can see that. But there's another picture. And then here's a video. Now I'll see if I can get this to play using the video player. What's up, YouTube? I'm checking out the video camera on the Samsung Galaxy S3. Talk to you soon. It might have been hard to see some of that picture, but you could hear the voice. I mean, this thing is crystal clear. It picks up great sound, and as far as the apps in the camera, or the different things that you can do in the camera, is phenomenal. I mean, you've got your you already know that you can record on it, so right now it's set to record instead of take pictures. So all we have to do for that is switch it. There's the little button over here at the top. Push it up, and it goes back to just camera mode. Then the upper right hand corner, you've got your reverse button right here, and what that does is that actually activates your 1.9 megapixel front facing camera that's used for video chatting and things like that. It also has an 8 megapixel camera on the rear. It kind of remind me, this isn't a normal review where everything is pieced together straight out of the box. Like I said, I've had the phone for a few hours and I've been playing around with it, discovering a couple things and coming back letting you guys know about it. But let me go ahead and do this the right way and explain some of the features that are actually on this phone, some of the things that this phone does have. I'm going to go back to the home screen. Alright, so as we already know, this is the Galaxy S3. If you look down the left hand side, you have your volume rocker. Across the top, you've got your 3.5 megapixel headphone jack, as well as a fingernail slot to help get that back battery cover off. You've got a noise canceling microphone across the top. On the right hand side, you've got your power and standby button. And then on the bottom, you've got your charge and sync port, as well as another noise canceling microphone right here. On the back side, you've got your flash, your LED flash, you've got your 8 megapixel camera, and you've got your microphone here, or your speaker rather, I'm sorry. And then on the front side, you've got your 1.9 megapixel front facing camera, you've got your speaker grill across the top, and you've got your sensor. It's a great phone right now. AT&T, and I don't know if this is nationwide or not, but AT&T had a sale going where you buy one Galaxy at regular price and you can get a second Galaxy S3 or any other Galaxy phone for up to $100 off. So I ended up getting two Galaxy S3s, and instead of paying $199 for each, I paid $199 for one and $99.99 for the other. But beyond that, if you guys want to know anything else about this phone, hit me up and I'll be sure to let you know. I'm still in the process of discovering uh, things about this phone, so I'm sure I'll probably be doing another video. Before I go, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about what's in the box. You guys have seen tons of these videos, so I'm sure you already know. But this is the box, the pepper blue. The box matches the phone. Um, Inside the box, this is the stuff that was on the front and back of the phone. You got your quick start guide. Inside this box, there's a little tray. The phone actually sits right in here like that. Pull that out. Inside the box here, you've got a little tab. You lift it up. Your health, safety, and warranty guide. Now you notice there's no real thick owner's manual. You can always go onto Samsung's website, or you can just Google the Galaxy S3 PDF owner's manual. Either way, you can actually pull those up online. You've got your headphone, and it's got several different pairs of covers for it, and it's got the inline microphone as well as play, pause, and rewind on it. You've got your charge sync cable, which right now is actually plugged into my computer because it was charging the phone, and you've got your wall plug. Alright, so that's all that comes in the box. And like I say, I'm still in the middle of checking this phone out and learning different things, and I'll come back and do another video, probably do a video on some of my favorite apps that I've discovered on this phone, or yeah, favorite apps. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, any comments, any suggestions on anything, let me know. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe below. See you later.